All right, so the bullet wound that caused the most damage basically was below the sternum here. And what it did was it essentially went sideways. It hit the diaphragm just underneath the heart. So there was a hole in the diaphragm just below the heart. Hit the left side of the liver here. And the liver sits right in front of the stomach. So it went through the stomach on both the front and the back side. Then it went down and hit the spleen, which is on the left side right here, and the bullet got lodged somewhere in the back, kind of towards the chest. So there was bleeding from the liver, 2 holes in the stomach, bleeding from the spleen. In the initial surgery, we controlled the bleeding from the liver, controlled the bleeding from the spleen, fixed the holes in the stomach, looked down in the pelvis because there was a bullet wound down here. That bullet wound thankfully didn't hit any intestine or rectum and got lodged basically in the pelvis. It did fracture the pelvic bone on this side, and it got lodged behind the main vessels that supply blood to the leg. So we didn't go after that bullet, so we wouldn't get into heavy bleeding on that side from those arteries and veins. Then we left the abdomen open on the initial surgery, brought him back to the ICU, make sure he was stable. In the second surgery, we went back, make sure the bleeding from the liver and the spleen were controlled still, make sure the repairs on the stomach were intact, which they were, made sure again there was no injury to your intestine. Then we closed you back up and stapled you up. Oh yeah, and we also fixed a little hole in the diaphragm and put a couple drains here, which have been removed since. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.